It's strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from the City of Roses. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller. Throwing to start the drive. Stevenson. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Looking to throw. Stevenson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe him.
And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. Back to throw. Stevenson, he'll buy some time right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To throw on third down. Stevenson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. So, CD, here we are. You look at how well this offense has played all year. 16-0. Now, in most years, they'd be at home right now enjoying time off for their perfect season, getting ready for the postseason. But this is the decade of the 2020s, so that means 17 games are what's needed to get through a perfect season. Would a win here make them an all-timer for you?
It would. It absolutely would. And I realize we're not comparing apples to apples because of the length of regular seasons. But if you think back to the 1972 Dolphins, they were 14-0 in the regular season. 3 wins made them a Super Bowl champion, so they were 17-0 total. Imagine getting through 17 now and then continuing on and winning the Super Bowl. They're an all-timer team already for me.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Throwing to start the drive. Stevenson. And he fires one that's intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Burke. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll work this down inside the 30. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Burke. He finds his man. Complete. That's Graves. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Burke. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Back to throw. Burke. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Lumberjacks take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So this drive spans 7 plays. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanting the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the first down.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. A big play there. 59 yards. And sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Kyle Pitts, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Lumberjacks have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Back now comes Tampa Bay.
They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
Now Hall to start the drive.
And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Stevenson. He finds his man. Complete. That's Hartman. His first catch. Good for 9 and a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
A give running right is Hall. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Stevenson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
The second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Portland football here, ready to begin the second quarter. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They go play action here on 1st down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I think he just made the punter a little bit jealous there. There was some serious hang time on that ball, deep downfield, and while it didn't connect, it certainly sent a message, didn't it?
This is Riddick on the screen. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So they bring out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 16. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Nice move by Lewis. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10.
Portland's offense now about set to take over.
It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
That's going to be caught by Pitts. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
And the Lumberjacks take a 3-touchdown lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. With the Bucs offense making their way back out on the field, let's take a look at the playoff picture, Charles, coming into the weekend in the NFC.
Well, here we sit, Week 17. Just one more week in the regular season after this one. So if you're one of these teams trying to make a move and improve your spot or jump in from the outside, Charles, you better make that move now.
And these final games are often a good barometer for all those teams fighting for position or a wild card spot.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the ball is going to wind up out of bounds. So they will lose yardage, but they'll keep the football.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Back to throw. Stevenson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this one is incomplete. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Nice move by Lewis. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Here's Riddick. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He hits Riddick underneath.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
They certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the 2nd half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Throwing on 1st down. Burke over the middle. It's complete. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Burke. He finds Riddick. Complete. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Time to give a little credit here That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsom. And the Bucs force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Ball again on 2nd down.
Well, still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun on 3rd down. Stevenson. He's got it. This is Ware. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Paul ought to give up the middle.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feel they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Paul again on 2nd down.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Looking to throw. Stevenson steps away, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Nice move by Lewis. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live.
Touchdown! A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Lumberjacks continue to pull away here in this first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And it is 28-0. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Hartman. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To throw on second down. Stevenson. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground again here.
So we've got only 2 quarters of football left in the regular season. Everybody's excited to get to the playoffs. So excited that we're just going to skip right over halftime and get back to the action.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
From the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And this offense set to go now to begin the 3rd quarter. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for him. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Burke. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. On the ground, it's Reddick.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
He's able to get 6, a nice pickup down to the 21.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Off the bootleg. Burke. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Operating from the gun, Burke. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now Riddick. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's third and goal. So now things get interesting on third and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here.
And it's caught. Touchdown. From a yard out.
And the Lumberjacks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. Throwing to start the drive. Stevenson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Trayvon Walker able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Operating from the gun, Stevenson. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Portland's offense now about set to take over. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down.
That's caught left side to tight end Pitts.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one goes for 24 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Graves. Touchdown! A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Lumberjacks have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
The point after is good, and it is 42-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
Looking to throw on second down. Burke to the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Riddick with a carry. And he will have the first down at about the 21-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. On 1st and 10, Burke. He finds his man, complete. That's Graves.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
To throw on second down, Burke. The completion to Riddick. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They go back to Riddick. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get... And it's caught! Touchdown! From 10 yards out.
And the Lumberjacks get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Bucs now.
But the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Ball again on second down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play through. Back now in the Rose City of Portland, Oregon. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw on second down. Stevenson.
They'll set up the screen for Hall.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back to throw again. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hartman. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Looking to throw. Stevenson. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And as a result, possession switches hands. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Back to throw. Burke. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Operating from the gun, Stevenson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Hall. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Portland's offense now about set to take over.
And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. There, they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And down he goes just beyond the 35, and that pretty move got him some extra space to run.
91 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
On second down, they'll run it here. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Now a handoff up the middle. McClendon, and he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some nifty footwork that time. It only amounts to a couple of yards, but could have been stopped before that. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Burke. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.